Okay.
Okay, awesome. Well, you guys, thank y'all for coming tonight. And Shan is our hostess with the mostest. So thank you for coming. And so what we're going to do, we're going to start off with one of my favorite products, our satin hand set. I don't know if any of y'all ever tried satin hands, but it is so amazing. So I'm going to give everybody a little bit of this. Is our fragrance-free satin hand softener. So if you got rings, you might just want to put them on the table so that it doesn't get in your rings. And then we'll just put this on both sides of your hands and just smooth it in really good. And this product is also really great. You want to do it too, sister? All right. It's also really great for your bottom of your feet, like your heels, especially this time of year when, you know, well, actually, you know, the end of winter, but any time for me, my heels are always dry. But you can smooth it on there and like put little socks on to sleep in it, and it will soften that really, really dry parts anywhere you got, okay? Like elbows, anything like that too, all right? Then I'm gonna give you this one, and this is our fragrance-free. This is the Satin Smooth Refining Shea Scrub. That's a big, that's a lot big description. So just smooth that all over, and then we're gonna walk in here to the kitchen and rinse it off, okay? Here you go. And you know what's funny, because my skin is more oily, but I get dry on my hands, you know? It's like your hands are a lot different than your face. So y'all just follow me in here.
They changed the satin hands, huh?
Yes, they have. They used to have several other, like, different steps, you know? But they've got different flavors. Scents, and it's got the shea butter in it, so it's better.
Does that part too for all of it come in
Comes in a little set, yeah. Instead of a sweet thing. So you can just put it at your sink, make it so
It
nice.
doesn't seem as thick.
No. Well, and that one is funny because I just put a little bit of water in that yesterday. I was thinking that when I gave it to y'all. It's usually a tad bigger than
Oh,
that.
is it a little bit thicker?
Just a little tad big because I had just put.
But I actually kind of like
You
it
do,
being
yeah.
that thick. I don't like it when it's thick like that. It almost feels too greasy.
Right. The one that was in the tube was thicker. Did you draw it first? Okay, good. Just draw it over here.
Taylor,
No.
come on, baby.
Can I pick you up? You care if I pick you up? Here we go. You're light. There's it all really good. You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Put you right here.
Here.
She'll dry you off. Okay, and then this is one of our limited edition hand creams. This is our Blissful Pomegranate. It smells so good. So let you try this. It also comes in fragrance free, and it comes in white tea and citrus. Sorry, but I'll let this one. Thanks. Here you go. Okay, and y'all can come on back in here. You just smooth it on both sides.
It does smell good.
Does it smell good to you?
Yes.
And this comes in a little set, a little cute little bag, and so it's really a nice gift, like Christmas time, anytime, really. Almost everybody, like there's no one who don't like it because it's just so nice. In fact, this is the white tea and citrus, and it smells really good too. So, and we also have a satin body, which has it has a bath gel, a scrub, and a body lotion too, which is really nice.
So that comes in the citrus.
Yep, the white tea and citrus. And fragrance free. And then I have just a few with the pomegranate. And the pomegranate, the few that I have actually have the pomegranate scrub too, which makes it really nice. So they're really nice. They're $36 for the whole set. And like I said, people just love them. So, all right, so let's go ahead and do just a little bit of not recognition, but introductions. So just tell us, Shan, why don't we just start with you? Are you hot? I'm hot too.
Well, a lot of it is my age.
Yeah, I'm hot too, so I might go crank the air down in a second. But why don't you just tell us who you are and where you work, and then just, and don't forget to put y'all's rings back on. Just one thing you maybe would like to change about your skin, if you could.
I am Shan Price. I work at South Mahone Elementary School. I'm a third grade teacher. And one thing about my skin is I am a little oily in this area, and so I shine a bit. So
Okay, awesome. And thank you for inviting your beautiful friends. Okay.
Artrice Hagerbrook, and I'm the principal at South Mahone, and there are lots of things I like to change about my skin. First of all, I'm oily,
Okay.
and so if I don't do something to blot throughout the day, I shine. I
Okay.
hate that. Then I have very large pores right here.
Okay.
I hate them. And I guess those are my two biggest things.
Okay.
I do notice I'll be 50 at the end of the month, and so I am starting to notice now, like I'm getting a little crow's feet right here in pictures
Right.
when I smile.
Yeah.
So I almost don't like to smile in the pictures anymore because I'm starting to get some wrinkles. So.
Or you look pretty darn good. I'm gonna tell you that.
Thank you, I
So,
appreciate
but
it.
I do have some products for that. So
Okay, good.
awesome.
Can't
Okay,
wait to
thank
hear.
you. Okay.
I am Shawante Dennard, and I have very oily skin and hyperpigmentation. So anytime I break out, like
It turns light instead of
it turns dark.
turns dark. Okay. All right.
So I can't pop a pimple or anything
Right.
because it will
She'll leave a scar.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
I used to do that too.
I'm Nicole. I go to Valdosta Middle School, and I
Lower
just
grade.
8th grade, and I just get oily around my nose a lot if I
Okay.
don't put makeup on.
Okay.
And I think she has that teenage acne.
Yeah. Now is this your daughter?
Yes, that's my
Oh,
daughter.
okay. Okay.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
And would you like to introduce your?
Taylor, tell her your name.
Taylor,
Taylor what?
Ray,
And how old are you?
4,
And just say I have perfect skin.
perfect skin.
She is so cute. She's so cute. I love it. Well, let me just introduce Mary Kay to you. This is Mary Kay Ash, and she was the lady that started our company. Actually, this is a big month for us at Mary Kay because it's our 56th anniversary. Mary Kay started the company in 1963. She was a single mom struggling to make ends meet in a male-dominated world, and she actually retired. She'd worked for over 25 years, and she finally retired in protest when a man was promoted above her that she had trained. And it's happened over and over. This is 60s, you know, and so she's like, I've had it. So she retired, and she wished there was a company that could reward you for your work and not, you know, by your gender or whatever, you know. And so she thought, you know what, I would like to start a company, but what would I sell? And she wanted to sell something that would make women feel good on the inside, but also the outside. And she thought, why not cosmetics? Because you know, how many of y'all know when you feel like you look good, you feel a little bit better. And the opposite, if you leave the house and you feel like you don't look good, you're just in a mood all day, right?
Yes.
You might as well just take off what you got, wear it, and change, because you know you're not going to like it an hour later, right? And so anyway, she started this company, and we call it, say, the rest is history, or her story. And you know, every day I'm privileged of working with women like with you, and have been building my business for 34 years this month. And I actually have a degree in computers, nothing like cosmetics. And I went to school for a business degree, and I had a facial with a girl, and my skin was very broke out right out of college. You know how you're stressed, you don't eat right, you don't sleep. And so I started using the products, and it cleared my face up within just a couple of weeks. It was so much better. And then I had a little party, just like you, Shan. I was a hostess, and my friends came over, and they all loved the products, and they bought it, and they booked parties with that consultant. And my mom was the one that said, you know, you gotta think about doing that and give you some extra money. And I was working for a university as the computer center operator, and I thought, well, why not? I might save money. Maybe I could make a little bit of money on the side, and that would be really great. And so I signed up, and that rest is my history, and or her story, right? And so I love it. I have actually been a sales director, which just doing it full time for the last 30 years, and I'll be 31 years in February. So you know, it's really all my whole adult life is what I've been doing, selling Mary Kay, and actually mentoring women and helping them begin their business and things too, which is why I'm doing this cute video. And so anyway, thank y'all for being my guinea pigs today. My beautiful models, I think that's a better term for it, don't y'all? But let me ask you a question. How many of y'all appreciate doing business with companies that are socially and environmentally responsible? You know, that's very important these days. You'll be glad to know when you use Mary Kay, you're supporting a company that does good. When you wash your face with Mary Kay, you're actually helping women and children who have a safe haven because of domestic violence. We've given $60 million to women's shelters since we started this program. And as a matter of fact, right here in Valdosta, the Haven, we gave them a $20,000 grant. And I talked to the lady at the auction they just did recently, because every 3 years you can apply for it. And so I'm going to try to help her get it this year. And she was so grateful, you know. But just right here, Moultrie, Thomasville, a lot of them Mary Kay has given it to. So we're very proud of that. And also, When you moisturize with Mary Kay, you're supporting a company that is dedicated to fighting the many cancers that affect women. And we have donated over $28 million to support scientists and researchers for that, and made some great strides in it as well. We also have a bold ambition for sustainable change in the planet. We are all about pink going green. And so I think you'll be proud of the products that we have and that you're using. And, you know, we just try to touch hearts by giving back as well. The opportunity in Mary Kay, I always like to share it at a party, even though you're here for a facial, because, you know, usually I found that the women that end up becoming Mary Kay beauty consultants is someone who enjoyed using the products and trying the products. So I'll just tell you a little bit about that, and if it's something you might be interested in, I'll give you some information. But Mary Kay always said her priorities were to put God first, family second, and career third. And she felt like when she ran her life in that order that she was more balanced. And so she kind of brought those her values into Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I think that's why it's been so good all these years. And also that it's about empowering women and enriching women's lives, and really just building women up. And Mary Kay said, you know, God didn't have time to make a nobody, only somebody. And so she really just valued, and, you know, men as well, but, you know, just really was about, I think she was probably one of the first women like women's rights, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, she started with herself and just 9 friends, and now we're in 40 countries. And we are actually the top 5 global brand in the whole world. And so it's pretty cool how, I mean, you think about that. That'd be like us and like 3 or 4 other friends, let's start a company, you know? And then being as huge as Mary Kay. We've actually sold over $4 billion since they started. And so it's pretty amazing. Every woman has a reason for starting her business. Some do it to pay off student loans, some do it, they already have a job like me, but I just wanted to get my products at cost. I wanted to save money, and I thought if I could make a little extra money, maybe like $50, $100 a week, then that would be awesome, just some fun money, you know? And so, you never know. I mean, you might be sitting there thinking, maybe I could find something to make maybe just like $400 or $500 more a month. That would be kind of great, just to supplement what you're already making, you know? So you can kind of think about it. It's pretty easy. Mary Kay always said if you could read the back of the flip chart, flip it and squirt, you can do Mary Kay. So I know all y'all can. For my story, really, since I've been in, my goal in Mary Kay is to become what they call a national sales director. And that is where you have helped 20 women become sales directors like me. So I have about 200 unit members, and we have 5 offspring sales directors, and I have another one fixing to finish. So it's been pretty fun as we are like building our national area, and we have no territory, so I have people in Michigan, Arkansas, all different states. So it's kind of cool. So like if Becca wanted to sell, she could sell in Jacksonville, you know. Mm-hmm. So you can just take it anywhere, which is pretty fun. So anyway, Mary Kay always said there's at least 1 new beauty consultant at every party. So I wonder which one y'all's gonna be. It can't be these 2 because you gotta be at least 18. But later, Miss Taylor, later. So let me tell you what we offer the customers. I want to tell you that we have a satisfaction guarantee. How many of you have a drawer of makeup or skincare that you bought and you really thought you were going to like it, but it did not work? But you don't throw it away for some reason because it's brand new, right? And you think, well, maybe I'll like it next month, right? And you end up just saving it until you finally clean out your cabinets and go, I'm just going to jump it. You know, we have these meetings once a week, and sometimes we have one called Trash at Night, and it's where everybody brings their old makeup, like customers. And we let them trash their old makeup and get a discount on their new. And it is so funny what they will bring out of that drawer. I'm like, girl, that is nasty. She goes, I know, I don't know why I haven't thrown it away. But anyway, we have a satisfaction guarantee. So anytime, if you purchase something from me and then you decide it's not for you, for whatever reason, it doesn't even matter what the reason is, and you want to exchange it for something else, that's fine. Or if you want your money back. And it doesn't cost me anything. I just do a little form to the company and they send me free products back. So that's really why I bought it, because I told the girl, I said, this is probably going to break me out. And I said, and if it does, I'm going to return it. And she goes, it's fine. I said, no, I'm serious. She's my friend. I don't want to get mad at me. And she goes, it's fine. It's fine if you do. I said, all right, girl. Of course, it didn't. I was glad. So I hope you'll never have any Mary Kay in your drawer that you just don't like, because I want everything that you purchase, if you decide to purchase, that be something you actually use, okay? So I want you to take a look in the mirror, and we have a little thing we say in Mary Kay, which this won't apply to our younger gals, but how old you look is your business. I'm sorry, how old you are is your business, but how old you look is mine. And so we say, whether you're 17, 70 or anywhere in between or even younger, everybody would love to have beautiful skin, right? Even women that don't wear any makeup would just love to have nice skin. And so that's what we're going to do today. More than glamour, we're just going to do just a basic skincare with some extra little treatments like a charcoal mask and microdermabrasion. Does that sound good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are going to start pampering your skin. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the one of our best-selling products, and it's called our Mary Kay 3D Miracle Set. And it has 4 products to it. It has a 4-in-1 cleanser. It has a day cream, a night cream, and it also has an eye cream. And this is what we call our Miracle Set 3D. And so that's what you're going to be able to try today. And they come in 2 formulas. One is for normal to dry, and one is for combination to oily. So let me tell you just a little bit about them. It is an innovative collection of age-fighting products that work together to deliver benefits for younger-looking skin. It's a 4-product regimen. It uses the latest skincare science to deliver it. As a matter of fact, they just redid this product last May. Not this May, but the May before. And so it's really just top of the line as far as for all the advancements that science has made in skincare. And you may not have known this because I didn't, that only 20% of your, the aging comes from your birthday, your actual natural aging. Everything else, 80%, is caused by lifestyle and environment. Things like UV rays, air pollution, smog, car exhaust, soot, lack of sleep, smoking, stress, and diet contributes to skin aging. Does that affect any of y'all? Lack of sleep, smoking, not smoking, maybe that's stress, right? So let's talk about what a 3-dimensional approach means. So they call it 3D because it does 3 things. First of all, it defends. It defends against age-accelerating free radicals that with multiple antioxidant benefits. And antioxidants are the best defense against these free radicals. And second, it delays the look of premature aging with UVA and UVB protection. UVA rays age your skin and UVB rays burn it. And even bronze skin, as y'all know, can change colors, right, in the sun. And you can even get burned, right? And so, but it will cause aging too, and it causes sunspots and different things like that. So this will help you with that. It has 3 products in it that one is called encapsulated resveratrol, one is vitamin B3, and one is an age-defying peptide. That's in all 4 products. And finally, it delivers results in just 4 weeks. And it does really for 7 different things: fine lines, wrinkles, resilience, luminosity, smoothness, softness, and then just your overall appearance. Okay? So enough of me talking. You ready to get started? Okay. There are some headbands around if any of you need them. Pass one over there to her, or well, I'm just going to get you an extra one right here. Hang on.
I just pushed my hand on my face.
This one has
I know. You want to mess up your pretty hair?
So cool.
You want to mess up your pretty hair?
No, I don't need one.
Okay. You can just work around it.
Yeah, I'll just push that away.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so we are going to, are y'all ready to pamper your face?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to start with our cleanser because you know, anytime you do a skincare, you want to start with a clean face, right? So you're going to use this. This is called 4-in-1 cleanser. And what I'd like you to do is there's some water bottles around. Just make sure they're open a little bit. You know, like if you were at home, you would be at the sink, right? Mm-hmm. And you would turn on the water, put some cleanser, and you go like that. So instead, you're just going to wet your hands a little bit, and then in the first little aperture is some. Here's the bottle for. Oh, you got one. Mm-hmm. The first little aperture is some cleanser, and I want you to scoop it all up, and you're just going to massage it all over your face. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to get you some wet washcloths to take it off. Okay? Okay. So just kind of wet your hands, and I'll be right back with the wet washcloth.
I need water just a little bit to take all this off my face.
Just kind of smooth it. Y'all probably feel the little beads in there, right? Yeah. So I'll tell you the 4 things that it does. And here's you.
Thank you.
When you're done, you can just put it in that little bowl. One for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. There you go. it does the first, and the 4 things, because it's called 4 in 1, the first thing that does it, of course, it cleanses your face. And the second thing it does is it exfoliates. It's a gentle exfoliator that you can use every day, twice a day. It also freshens, which means it helps your pores look smaller, and it brightens your skin. And so this kind of prepares your skin for the next step. And how many of you don't necessarily wash your face before you go to bed?
I always do.
Good, I do not have to give my sermon. You know, I didn't always before Mary Kay.
Well, give your sermon for that one.
Okay, so someone told me to think about how many times you clean your glasses, if you wear glasses, how many times you wipe off your cell phone, you clean your windshield, and everything that's in the air also gets on your face. And then you go to bed and you roll around on that same pillowcase that you were on the night before, and so with a dirty face, and right? And so then what happens is, you know, all that dirt grime is still there in the morning, and so it can cause your skin to look dull. But if you clean it, the other thing it does, it allows you to put something nice on it before you go to bed, you know, like a great night cream. So the thing that really got me, which is, I don't know how accurate it is, but someone told me, this was back 37 years ago, they said, your face is going to age 7 days if you don't wash it before you go to bed, if you sleep in your makeup. I'm like, all right, I don't want to be dead and skin age, you know, and face age, right? So I started washing it, and I can honestly tell you that I've not gone to bed without washing my face in 30-something years. And even if I happen to fall asleep, I will get up and go, and I just can't not do it anymore, you know? It's kind of like brushing my teeth, you know, just make it a habit. So anyway, you want to do it in the morning and at night, okay? Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with just a little bit of a satin lips, and we're going to actually leave it on there a minute, but in the top of your tray is 2 things. It says lip scrub and lip balm. So what I want you to do is just scoop every bit of the lip scrub out and smooth it on your lips. And this just takes off all the dead dry skin. It is a sugar scrub, and it's part of our satin lips duo. There's a sugar scrub, and then there's a butter balm, shea butter balm. So just smooth it on there, and that just takes off the dead. Any of y'all have dry lips?
I do.
Okay, it just takes all that dead dry skin off there. So we're just going to let you smooth it on there. Some people say it smells like Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops. Then you just wipe your fingers off with your thing. Just leave it on there. We're just going to leave it on there for a minute, okay? Unless that feels gross. In fact, go ahead and wipe it off if you want to. Just go ahead and wipe it off. That's fine. We'll let you wipe it off, then we'll do our chocolate mask. Okay? Just wipe it off real good. Get all the grains off. Okay? Does that feel good so far? All right. Great, great. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the charcoal mask. Did you wipe it off? Okay.
I like it.
Okay, you leave it on there for a minute. Don't forget to wipe it off later. Okay, so we're going to put the charcoal mask on with one of these brushes. You can put it on with your hand, but I'm going to let you try it with a brush. This is one of my favorite products, and it goes so great with the Time Wise Miracle set because it's in our Clear Proof line, which is our acne line, but everybody loves it. And I'm going to tell you about it as you put it on. So we're going to actually do a little microdermabrasion on your chin because I want you to see how that does too. So for this, I just want you to put it on your nose and like right here on your cheeks, okay? So let's just do that for right now. So that way you can kind of tell a difference in your forehead.
And this is the mask?
It's the charcoal mask. So, it's not the kind that you peel off and it hurts. This is real easy. So what you'll smell, it has peppermint, honeysuckle extract. You smell the mint in there. To me, it smells like a spa. I also like the way it's cold when you smooth it on there. It has a couple ingredients in that make it work. The first is, of course, charcoal. And y'all probably, have heard a lot about charcoal lately, but charcoal will actually go in and absorb up to twice its weight in impurities. And so it actually, I did my own little test with charcoal mask once. I put it on really, really, really thick, like really thick. And I let it dry for, we're not going to do that, we're going to do something else on the chin. Just right there, yep. I let it dry for like an hour. I went to and watched a movie, not anywhere in my bed, And then I got up, and so it was really dry, really thick, and I cracked it, and I just kind of like flaked a little bit off so I could see what was underneath, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And don't put it right under your eyes, you guys. Just kind of wipe a little bit of that off. Because really right under your eyes is pretty delicate, and you don't have big pores under your eyes. So you want to kind of do like a mask. I always say like a little Lone Ranger mask, right? But anyway, I flaked a little bit of it off, and I looked underneath it, and it actually saw what it had pulled out of my nose. and it was gross, but exciting, right? Because it showed me that it really worked, which I know Mary Kay does their own test, right? So you normally would want to let this dry for about, let's say 10 to 20 minutes. You can kind of tell because it starts out shiny like you got it, and then it's going to go and be kind of slate, and then you'll see black dots in it, and the black dots are where your pores are, where it's really getting in your pores. And occasionally you will see looks like a little piece of sand, like white, and it may be where it pulled out like a whitehead or something. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for just a minute or two, and you can I'll just take your brushes when you're done. Put them out of your way. And like I said, you can put this on with your hands too, but I'm pampering you today, so you don't have to, right?
I just thought about putting on a mask with the brush. I like that. Take that idea.
Okay, so what we're going to do next is we are going to do, I have a little game we're going to do and let y'all win some free makeup. Does that sound good? So just like Becca gave me your name, you know, and the thing, so we did this little game with her. So on the back of your little profile card, I want you to open it up so it doesn't transfer, so you have to kind of write on it like that. Otherwise, I can't read the front after you write. So just kind of open it up like this. You can kind of move this out of the way. And you're going to need your phone, and just turn it on the back here. Yep, right here. Okay? And so what I want y'all to do is I want you to think of women in your life that you think, hey, you know what, I got some girlfriends that would love, that would just get into this. You know, somebody likes makeup, somebody likes skincare, or somebody that just really needs some pampering. And you can get your phone out to look at and just put names and phone numbers of anyone that you think would enjoy something like this. And all I'm going to do is just like I did Shan, I am going to just text them and say, hey, you know what, I've got a pampering experience, your friend Lucy gave me your name, and you know, if this is something you'd like to do, just text me back. So I won't hound them. Honestly, I don't have time to hound people because I got so many other names to call, right? I didn't hound you, did I, Shan? And so anyway, y'all can just write that down. I just ask that, like, for your girls, like for Nicole, if your girls are under 18, just put a little star by them if they're under 18, so I know if I'm texting a 15-year-old or a 30-year-old, you know what I mean? And so, look, normally when I have younger girls, I ask that their moms come with them, you know, which makes sense, right? But I love to do, actually, and how old are you, Nicole?
13.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say is that's really the age I love to do it, because that's when you really start needing to, I mean, you really, even sometimes 12, want to start taking care of your skin at that point, because that's when if you don't, you'll start breaking out, you know, and if you start early, the earlier the better, right? So I'm gonna let y'all just work on that for a second. I'm gonna play a song for y'all while we do it. Is that okay with y'all?
Can I put the lip balm on? Because my lip hurts.
Yeah, go ahead and put the lip balm on if you want to. Yeah, you can go and smooth that on there. That'll be fine. That lip balm is the best. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But it is really one that actually moisturizes your lips for like 4 to 8 hours instead of 4 to 8 minutes. Like a lot, you know?
That's good.
That's right. Okay, so this is one of my favorite songs. See if y'all know it. It's the Pink Cadillac song. That's what I drive. Y'all ever see a pink car drive also? That's me. And I think I'm going to see about pausing this video for a second. Except I don't know how to work it, so I'm going to get to husband. I'm going to give y'all a ticket for everybody to sit down. I'm hot. Yeah, right there.
Yes, sweet, but all these little hairs, I hate my hair. Always have. I always wonder why I had to have them.
What is that? Is that the cabin?
No, she has perfect skin.
Okay, so y'all look in the mirror real good and see if you can see exactly. If you want to pull the mirror out, just hold the bottom of it down and kind of pull it to the side, and it'll come right out. That way y'all can really look. So it's been drying, I'd say like 10 minutes. But you can normally tell when it's about dry. Isn't that something? So I'm going to give you this. What I want you to do is just lay it on your face and just press it in for a minute. And this is a water soluble, so it wipes off really easy. You think you have to scrub it to take it off, but you don't. Okay?
Thank you.
Matter of fact, it's something that you could even rinse off if you wanted to. Here you go. And then I'm going to pull these up when you get done, and then just kind of wipe it off up and out.
You want to wipe it down?
Yeah, just go and wipe it off. And if you make sure you, y'all already wiped your satin lips off, right?
Yes.
Nice, make sure. Just get it around the creases of your nose and everything else, and I'll take up those washcloths when you get done. So one of the things that I didn't tell you, that it has not only the charcoal in it, but it has 2 types of clay. One of the clays it's called bentonite and kaolin clay, and one softens your skin and one smooths it. And so it also has navy bean extract in it, which brightens your skin. So it really has a lot of benefits in this really just cool little charcoal mask, and I think that's why it's been so popular.
Thank you.
My husband and I did something real crazy about a year ago when it first came out. I had a big goal. I was trying to win a trip, and I thought, I'm going to do a Facebook Live and put the charcoal mask on him. And I thought that would be really funny. And then I put it on me too, and I said that we were going to leave it on until we sold 100. And me and my unit members. And so we went live on Facebook. And so, of course, all my friends that are like, yeah, I'll get one, and you need to bring it to Smoking Pig. And I'm like, okay. So, I mean, like, I was all over Valdosta with signs that said, and he went with me that said, asked me about my charcoal mask. But we ended up selling about 68, and then Mary Kay sent us an email that said, charcoal mask frenzy. Please remove all social media of using the charcoal mask longer than you're supposed to, you know. And, but anyway, it was hilarious. It did the job. So a lot of people were doing it, but it kind of went crazy. So, but anyway, it was really funny. So, all right. So, how does your face feel right through there where you did it? Can you tell because it's brighter, and can you feel like your pores are cleaner? And it will, you know, as you use it, you'll even find more benefits. So, what I want you to do next is, I told you I want to let you try a little bit of the microdermabrasion as well because it's so good. It's a super fine exfoliator. So like if you were going to, you would do one or the other on a day. And so on the bottom, right by the foundation primer is the microdermabrasion scrub. And what I want you to do is take that water bottle and wet your hands and we're just going to do your chin, okay? You're going to wet your chin, and then I want you to scoop it all up. It's right here on the bottom, number 7.
Okay.
And you're just going to smooth it in a circular motion on your chin, just gently. You don't have to do it hard because the product actually has aluminum oxide crystals in it, and that's what's going to exfoliate, not like the pressure you put on it. Okay, so just scoop it all out and just smooth it on your chin, just in a circular motion. Normally you would do it over your whole face, right? And I like to do it in the shower. That's where I keep mine. And I do it for about 2 minutes. And I just smooth it, you know, like 15, 20 seconds in each area. And I just do it for a little while, and then you just rinse it off. So we're just going to let you do it just for a few seconds on your chin so that you can kind of see what it will do. And so this just takes off all that dead, dry skin all the way down, and it just is, you're going to just love it. So this like is a deep, deep cleanser, and this is a deep, deep exfoliator, okay? So go ahead and just wipe that off, and you can use that cloth in there.
I don't want you, I love it.
Have any of y'all ever had a treatment like at a salon, a microdermabrasion treatment?
No.
Well, they do it with a machine, and you know they have this kind of a product in there, and but it's about $100 to get a microdermabrasion treatment, and they'd like you to sign up to get like 5. And I'm not against pampering treatments at a salon for sure. However, most people can afford that all the time. So our microdermabrasion treatment has 2 steps. It has the refine, which is what y'all just used, and a pore minimizer, which you can use every day. Pore minimizer is after you exfoliate really good and get stuff out of the inside and outside of your pores, that top layer of dead skin cells, then this just helps your pores look smaller. So I'm gonna let you use that, that's next, and actually I'm gonna let y'all use that all over. Okay, so go ahead and smooth that, except for your forehead, but you can just, because I want your forehead to kind of be the same so that you can tell the difference.
That's
so it's on the number 8.
Okay.
The number 8. But this is only $55, and it has about 36 treatments in it. So y'all will save $3,445. See, you didn't know you were going to get to save so much money. And as you're smoothing it in, can you feel how soft your face feels? On your chin, and then also on your cheeks where you did the charcoal mask. Okay. We'll let that dry for a second. Okay, and if you haven't, go ahead and put on your lip balm. That was in that top. And let me just tell you about the lip balm. If you're used to using a chapstick, a lot of people, you make chapstick addict in here?
Yeah.
Okay, we got some addicts. The chapstick, you know the thing about chapstick, it feels so good when you put it on. But then in about probably 10, 15 minutes, your lips start feeling kind of sticky and they start feeling dry, and then you gotta whip it out and put it on again, right? And it's an all day long thing. And a lot of chapsticks have menthol in them, and menthol is a form, it has alcohol in menthol, right? And so that is a drying agent. So it's kind of like a catch-22. It feels so great for a minute, and then it's gonna dry out, and it's constant. This is not that kind. This has shea butter in it. And so shea butter actually will just moisturize, and you'll see at the end of the party, you'll still feel like your lips feel smooth. And it comes out, you just squirt a little tiny bit out, you know, and just smooth it on. It's really nice. Does it feel good? Okay. So I've had someone that threw away 16 tubes of another brand after she tried this. She goes, I can't believe it. She goes, go and give me 2, one for my husband too. So they, in fact, it's white and green instead of pink. So if your man likes it, instead of looking that awful, you know how those guys that use that chapstick that's pink, and you're like, what are you doing? And they got it all over their whole mouth. So they might like this better, I don't know. So anyway, I love the little satin lip set, because so it kind of goes with the satin hands, satin lips, and the satin body. So you can be satin all over. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is our day and night cream. And so the day and night cream, the day is in the number 3. And what I want you to do is you're just going to kind of little dots all over. A little goes a long way, believe it or not. This tube will last 3 months. It's like a dime, okay? It's about how much you use. So I want you to just dot it all over and smooth it up and out, okay? And for our viewers, while the charcoal mask was drying, I had them we did a little referral game where they wrote names on the back of the profile card, and I gave them tickets, and we're going to do a drawing at the end. And we played a couple little songs while we let the mask dry. We did the satin lips, so we did our referral game. And I'll move this out of the way for you. So just smooth it up and out. So the day cream, the night cream are critical steps in your skin's future. No one really wants wrinkles, I'm guessing, right? And so this is what's going to help that. And you go up and out. And matter of fact, let me ask you, who knows why we go up and out instead of like down?
So it will keep your skin from sagging.
That's exactly right.
It's opposite direction.
That's right. It's to counteract the fact that gravity is always pulling your skin down. You know, that's why I said we have to wear bras, right? But you know, like over time, if you just always go up and out, that's going to help that skin stay a little tighter right there. Okay, and then the night cream, normally you put it on at night before you go to bed, but since we're going to do some makeup, I want you to take the night cream and put it on the bottom of one elbow, and we're going to compare elbows when we get done. So just smooth it all over the bottom of one elbow. And our night cream is, it's working while you rest, giving your skin an extra boost of antioxidants. So when you wake up, your skin's going to feel rested, healthy, and more radiant. I always think about putting night cream on is kind of like, you know, right before you go to bed, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, and you plug in your cell phone. Right? That's like one of your steps. And in the morning, you have full bars. 100%. Don't you just love it when you wake up, you're like, I'm ready for the day. Unless your plug comes out of the wall and it didn't charge, right? And then you're like, you got a dead phone. But this actually helps charge your face. It replenishes everything that's come out of your skin during the day, and it just has time when your skin is resting to heal, if you think about it. And so if you kind of think about that as I got to plug in my cell phone, I got to put on my night cream. And so I love the way it feels. And then the day cream is just, this is going to help with that SPF. It has 30 in it, and it is a, is she good with that? Okay.
She's fine.
Oh, she's a good drawer over there. The SPF 30 is great for helping protect your skin from just incidental sun rays going in and out of the car and things like that. Because you can even get some rays through through the window even. So it just gives you that daily protection. And since you're using the one right for your skin type, you know, all of our products are non-comedogenic. They are suitable for sensitive skin. They're oil-free and they're fragrance-free. Anything that you smell in the product is actually part of the ingredients, not fragrance that's been added to cover up something. Does that make sense? So, okay. We'll let that dry for a second, and we're going to go ahead with the next step, and that is our eye cream. And our eye cream is in this little baby right here. It's called our Age Minimized 3D Eye Cream. I want you to use your ring finger. It's the weakest one on your hand. I want you to start right here. We talked about those little tiny crow's feet, so you're just going to kind of pat it all the way underneath. If you don't have eye makeup on, just going to go ahead and go around. Okay, so in and around, and then just gently smooth it in. Kind of pat it and smooth it. What you don't want to do, you guys, is this right here, which a lot of people do, is pull it out. You always want to go in under your eyes and then around. So in toward your nose and around. And this actually helps you maintain moisture in the eye area for 12 hours. Essentially, you get 24 hours of moisturization if you use it in the morning and at night. And it helps improve it helps smooth your skin, improves the texture around your skin so it doesn't get as crepey. It also helps with puffiness and with dark circles. So I like all of those benefits. Just smooth it until you can see in your white cream. Yep. Okay, beautiful. How's your face feel right now? How's your skin feel?
Good.
Good? All
Nice and
right.
moisturized.
Good. Okay, good. So the last step that I like to do, which is not part of the 3D Miracle set, but I like to add it, and it is our foundation primer. How many of y'all use a primer before you put your foundation on? Okay, well y'all know primers just help your makeup stay on better. Just like you paint a wall, you're gonna prime it first. You paint your nails, they do a base coat first. So our foundation primer is so good. It is one of my best-selling products. It comes in a little thing like this. And it actually has a little SPF in it too, of 15. So I want you to take it, just kind of dot it all over and just smooth it up and out. And it's in that number 6 right there. It's almost clear. And just smooth it on. And we want to let it dry. Can you see it? It says foundation primer. You want to let it dry about 60 to 90 seconds before you put your makeup on. So it has time just kind of to set.
Is that how much you put on by the hospital?
No, I put on more than
Because
that.
I was like,
That's not enough.
Oh, you put on a ton?
Yeah, I put on more than that.
I'll give you a little bit more.
Yeah.
This doesn't take very much, but I will give you some.
But I feel like that was barely enough to cover right here.
Here you go, sister.
Thank you.
I'll probably use more than that too. Don't be cheap, right? You need some more, Nicole?
Sure.
Yeah. And once you smooth it, the key is like once you get it spread on your face, you want to quit rubbing it and let it dry.
Okay.
You know, so because
I got
what
you.
happens is you got to get it on there, and then you don't want to you want it to stay where you're putting it and not kind of wipe it all the way
Wipe it
off.
off,
Does that make
right.
sense?
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
I was about to say, I've been doing it wrong.
And you know what? I meant to ask y'all at the beginning of the party, how many of y'all, do any of y'all use Mary Kay right now? Or have any of you tried the 3D? Okay. Okay, well, good. I usually always like to ask that. I want to make sure you're not, like you already don't have a consultant or something. Okay, so foundation, let's talk about it. So just like with any good cosmetic company, there's a lot of different kind of foundations. I mean, honestly, we have a cream to powder, which is like in a little compact. We have mineral powder, which goes on like a powder but covers like a foundation. We have a 3D matte wear 12-hour foundation that's in matte, which would be
That's
for
what I was
combination.
doing, yeah.
We have luminous, which is more for normal to dry. And then we also have our CC cream. And our CC cream, have y'all ever heard of CC cream and BB cream? Okay. Do y'all know what they stand for? I didn't. I figured it was an AA cream too, but there's not. So BB cream stands for Beauty Balm, and CC cream stands for Complexion Corrector. And what CC cream does, like, there's only 5 colors for every skin color. There's very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and very deep. And it adjusts to your skin tone. And the funniest thing is, I saw this girl a very deep the other day, and she came home, when she got home, she said, you know what? She said, you gave me the very light. I said, oh my goodness, I just saw the word very and I gave you the wrong one. She said, but this is the funny thing. I went ahead and put it on because I thought, well, you know, science, maybe it changes when it gets, and so she put it on, but believe it or not, it wasn't even terrible because it kind of adjusted with her skin. Of course, you know, it was not the right color for sure, and I changed it with her, but it just adjusts with your skin type. So what I thought is if you've never tried a CC cream, that maybe I would like to try it today to see how you like it. And if you would like to try, what I like to do is actually 2 appointments with my customers. One to do basic, try CC cream, and then the next appointment maybe to try a different kind of foundation, you know, like the matte wear or the luminous wear, okay? So, because if you never tried it, it's a great one if you just say, hey, I'm gonna put something on and I'm ready to go, you know? So I want y'all to see what you think about it. So we're gonna put it on with this brush right here. And how many of y'all put your makeup on with a brush? Anybody?
I do.
Okay, so y'all know when you get it, like if at home, you don't have a little tray like this, so you just put it on the back of your hand as a little, just like a little palette, and take it and you would just kind of dot it, and then instead of going up and out with this, you are going to go down, because we sometimes have little facial hairs and you don't want them like waving up going, hey there everybody, you want them to lay down. It makes your skin look smoother. So we're going to let you take it, and a little goes a long way on this, so I want you just kind of little dots all over and then just smooth it down, okay?
So even if that's a little dark for me,
That's the deep, so it should be
do
fine.
you think so?
Yep.
Okay.
And then just smooth it down.
I'm the one person.
Now where do we put it? All over?
All over,
Just
all
like
over.
a
This is going to be your
foundation?
foundation. Yep, this is going to be your foundation. Now let me tell you that some people like this as a base under another foundation. Like some people put this on and then they put mineral powder. Some people put a light coat of this because it corrects the skin tone, you know, and then they want more coverage, they put some like the matte wear on top. But some just use just this. So I want to show y'all how it works, and I think you'll be impressed with it once you smooth it on, and as it dries, it even looks better.
So do y'all have to like the same colors as far as like a powder? Because I know I learned from her, when I put on my foundation, I go over it with
With a powder, yes. In fact, we're going to do a translucent powder over this one, but we do have mineral powder also in like bronze 1, 2, 3, 4 that you could pick one if you wanted like more coverage.
Because this seems like a very light coverage.
It is very light. This is a lightweight coverage.
Okay.
It's like Rihanna.
Yes, that's what
Very light.
that's the only thing I don't like about it, because it's too light. I like a full
You like a little more
coverage.
full
I
coverage?
do, I do. I will wear Rihanna in the summertime though, because it's so hot.
See, I wear it now
Yeah.
because it's so hot.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It is so hot. These are our matte wear foundations, and these just actually came out a couple of months ago, and they're really nice because they are really great as far as matching every single skin tone. You know, I've had people that say, no one can match me, and I'm like, I can match you. Because the colors are so great. They have this good telematch system that they did to come up with the colors, and they have been really, really nice. So, if you want to put a little bit of that on one side, Archeries, if you want to just test a little for the color,
The matte?
would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Mhm. So why don't we just let this dry what you got
Okay.
on, and then we will, and if y'all need a little bit more, I've got plenty. You got stuff there?
Yeah, that's good.
That looks good. You see how that blends in? Oh, yeah. So, let me ask you a question. In the summer, do you get darker, or you pretty much stay the same throughout the
It just depends
summer?
on what kind of summer I have. If I do vacationing, I'll get darker because
You
I'm
do?
in the sun. But I didn't do much this time, so I stay the same.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just looking at you. And I'm gonna do a warm, the numbers are like bronze W something or C something, they're warm undertone or a cool undertone. And you look like more of a warm undertone to me. So I'm gonna just test this color right here on you.
Because I think you would like it.
This is bronze W150. Now what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna put one right beside it, this W140, a little bit lighter. You tend to go a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
This is 140. And then what I'm gonna do, believe it or not, is I'm just gonna go kind of go just a little bit right here, even though you got a little bit of that other makeup on. And then I'm gonna put a little of this one on the other side. I don't know you do this, right next to your honestly, I think it might be the darker one. Look, take your mirror right here. Do you see where I just put that one? This was the second one.
Okay.
And then we did the light one again. This is the lighter one.
Not the first one. It's way darker. Yeah, the one on your chin bone.
That one. This is the darker one.
You see it go?
They both look the same.
I know, it almost like either one.
Right
Look
here.
right here and see which one, if it was you
This
just
one
picking.
closer.
Yeah.
This one right here?
It's
Yeah,
dark.
that one.
That's this one right here.
You think that was too
Yeah,
dark?
it's too dark.
So
Okay.
you like the lighter one?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just take this brush.
Okay.
Oops. Let's not take that brush. Let's take Taylor's brush.
Yeah, she didn't use it.
I'm just gonna take it. Okay, so we're gonna go with the bronze 140.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is that one at the top.
Okay, yeah.
So what I want you to do, just kind of lightly and just smooth that out. And just do kind of one side, let that dry for a second, and
Okay.
see if you like it.
Okay.
And of course, you could use it without the CC cream underneath. You know, you could
Okay.
use it just by itself. But just to give you an idea.
What does the CC stand for again?
Complexion corrector. So you see how like it gives you just that flawless finish without looking like a heavy makeup.
Yeah.
You see how that's nice? It's
It
nice.
does.
And so you just put it, it's like, especially like for Nicole, if you wanted
See
to
Nicole?
wear something, you don't want her to have the look like she even has makeup on, but to just, the younger girls like it just if they have some little places.
And that's something like you look
Yeah.
like you don't even have.
Yeah, it just looks even.
I don't wear makeup.
You don't, well see, that's perfect for you. Perfect for you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of translucent powder. And of course it looks white in here, but don't worry. I'm not trying to change the race here. So we're gonna just put it on a little bit of cotton ball. And this just gives you that airbrush look. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna real lightly, just kind of go down and just kind of smooth it down all over your face. And it's just gonna set your makeup, okay? And you might see a little white at first, but then once you smooth it, you won't even notice that it's on there. Okay? And of course, I always say if you can make yourself look cute with a cotton ball, just think when you have a brush. Okay. How does that side look? Look at it.
It looks a little orangey to
You
me.
think we should use the darker one?
I don't know, I put a little bit on that side. I did put a little bit there, which to me it does
Looks
look
better.
dark. Well, it looks a little dark though. There's nothing in between the two.
Let me see. Let's see, this is. That didn't look right. I don't think that's gonna work at all. This is the 130. So it's just a little bit different. Let me just see something. Just get you all. I'm just gonna put it right here, okay? Let me put where you put it.
Right there.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just, why don't we just do a little bit over here? What you do is, that may be better right there, the 130.
I think so.
You know?
Let me see.
You kind of gotta let it dry too. It dries a little different.
Yeah, it doesn't have that orange look.
Mhm.
I like that
You
one
like that better?
Yes, I
Okay, let's
do.
write that down as
I
W130.
will. And that's the matte.
Matte W130.
Okay.
That matches.
Yeah, I like that one.
You know, that's the good thing about having something like this, because you can't look at the bottle and tell. You have to try it on, you know? Yeah, so you can, if you want
Okay.
to, just take that and put it all over.
I will.
I'm gonna just let that go a second, okay? And for y'all, while she's doing that, I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit of cheek color. How many of y'all don't wear cheek color? You do?
What's it
Alright.
called? What
Cheek,
you-
cheek color.
Cheek,
blush,
cheek. Gotcha.
So these are our cheek,
Some rosy
cheek,
cheeks.
yes. These are our cheek colors, these are highlighters, these are bronzers. So I'm gonna let you pick like from those.
Let's go with this one.
Okay, good. That was called Hot Coral. So we'll put a little bit on there. I'm gonna tell you how to do it before you do it, okay? So don't put it on yet.
I like a deeper red, but
You wanna try that one too? Okay. Okay, thank you. Just hang on just a second and I'll just give you a couple of tips. Okay. That one's called Rouge Rose.
that's pretty.
Okay.
That same color. That's pretty.
What'd you get, Nicole?
Rouge Rose or Road Rose? Road Rose. Why they put a name like that?
I know, road.
What I want y'all to do is I want you to take your cotton ball, and this is just one little trick to make where it makes your cheek color look good. You smile and you just tap it like this, and then you blend it up and out kind of in a circular motion. Instead of doing it like this, you know, you don't want to go way down there. I've seen people do it. You just make sure that you have fat cheeks. Instead, kind of blend it up and out in a circular, up and out. I've been doing it wrong all this
A
time.
cute circular face. So funny.
That's a pretty color on you. Now I like that.
It is. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
You don't need a lot of makeup. That's
It
cute.
is cute.
I got more on one side than the other.
You know that this is not.
What do you say?
Do you see why it takes me 2 hours to get dressed? Do you see why? This is why Nicole
But
just
you don't
talked
need
about
more.
today. It's so funny.
Oh, I need to give you some powder first.
Tim said, no, this is not
What'd she
your
tell you?
bathroom mirror. She's funny.
She's been doing her makeup for the last hour.
I know Shan asked me, she said she would wear makeup or not. I said, well, we're going to take it off, so whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
She
because
put it right
I
back
know.
on.
Yeah, I was asking for a friend.
I said,
Yeah.
I'll make face and
Ask
make
for a
it
friend. That's funny, girl. That is funny.
I really wish Buford was here.
I know.
She really?
She would have. Well, Miracle's sick though, so she would have been able to come.
You want to pick your cheek color?
Yes.
This is good.
What's that?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
I'm really
okay.
pretty what you have on. It's called Wineberry.
Yes.
That's pretty on you.
Yeah.
That looks, let me see. I
So
like it.
pretty, yeah.
You like it?
I like a little bit darker.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well, you know what?
though.
Here we go.
Thank you, but
Let's just do a little darker.
I like my mama rose cute.
That's all right, yeah.
That does look better. Yeah, very pretty. What color was that? You just, oh, she just gave you
I just,
more.
yeah,
I
she
said
gave me
more.
more color.
Yeah.
Yeah, darker color.
That's pretty.
Do you have enough or you need a little more?
Maybe a little more. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty. Let me see you, Nicole. Where's your face?
Well, she'll cute.
She's just beautiful. My beautiful daughters.
That's right. That's right.
Those are the S daughters.
Okay, so since we're not doing full glamour today, I'm going to just give y'all one color of eyeshadow just to show you how fun it is just to put sweep one kind of shimmery color right here with some mascara and like you're good to go. So it's called a dash out the door look. So what I'm going to do is take your applicator right here and this one right here. All right. That one is called Merlot. Okay.
Thank you.
She knows what she likes. Okay. Do you normally wear eyeshadow, Nicole? Yes? Okay, so do you care if I pick one? No. Okay, how about, do you like this one right here? Alright, so this is called Golden Mauve. So you're just going to kind of smooth it, not all the way up to your eyebrow, just kind of on your lid, okay? Like on your lid up to the crease. You want to pick one? Or you want me to pick one?
Let's go with the gold.
How about this one?
Yeah.
I think that would look pretty. That's called Shiny Penny.
Champagne.
Okay.
So mine has makeup on it because we were color
Oh yeah,
testing with it.
let me get a different one. We will not. We're not gonna mess you up. Not after we spent this long getting you perfect. You like that? Okay.
And I like that blown on you too.
Okay. Look, this would be really pretty, or one of those
I was
two.
wondering one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe that one.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's called Frozen Iris.
That's pretty. Thank you.
And just kind of sweep it across your lid. These are our Chroma Fusion eye colors, and they're for the 24-hour woman. It's like the 12-hour shadow, and they blend really nice. And the cheek colors are Chroma Fusion as well. Okay. And then if you would like a little bit of mascara, I will give you a little bit.
Some curly lashes.
Oh, I like this. It's pretty.
I do too.
It looks like a door. We didn't see a door, but it looks like a door.
Oh yeah, I have a fair door.
Oh, you have to see my door. It's cute. It sure does, Miss Tanner. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I noticed one right here.
Tay. Ooh, so pretty. Ooh.
Nicole will just make her eyebrows better than what they are. I mean, her eyelashes better than what they already are. Like, really.
That's so funny. She's got curly ones.
Yeah, like
she does.
Nicholas.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty on you.
I love it.
I
I love
like
that
it. I
color.
like
It's
it.
really pretty.
Show you some in there. Okay. You don't need any.
Just a little bit. I don't need a lot. Just a little
Okay,
for
you
my
already-
where I got a little powder on.
Yeah, yeah.
I have on mascara. Just
You got like a little bit
Right.
of eyeshadow on your
that's what I want to get.
You just cover it up.
You did.
I just see you just
Oh.
there.
wasn't.
Yes, you were. I see that on your face.
I really love
Thank
it.
you so
Wipe off your
much.
fingers when y'all get done because
Okay.
there's a little bit.
You know what that made me think of.
Do you want some mascara?
Now that word.
Now that word is pronounced.
That was funny. Oh.
So have y'all, how many weeks have y'all done already? 3 or 4?
3 full
Three.
ones,
3
right?
full weeks.
And then 2 days, of course, the
Is
first
that
week.
not crazy how fast it's going?
Yes, we can't believe it.
I mean, really,
It's
it's just.
already September.
Thank you.
I can count them now because they're spelled.
We gotta make it to September to remember.
Don't remind me.
And just put that in the
I'll be
tray.
30 this year.
You're gonna be 30?
No. Really, dinner?
That's what I be thinking.
Okay, then I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of lip gloss. Since you got the lip balm, we're just gonna do gloss instead of lipstick, but y'all can pick which color you want to try. It's not gonna be real dark on because you got lip balm.
Let's try it.
Okay. And you can put it on with this little brush right here.
Yes. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, Taylor. Ooh.
This one? Okay.
Ooh, Taylor, so beautiful.
Just put it in there.
Yay.
You can use this little brush.
Thank you. So cute.
What color?
Maybe that one.
This one calls Sparkle Berry.
Okay.
This
This
one
one?
right there.
Okay, thank you. Can I get just a little extra to put
That's
some
what
on
I'm saying. Well,
her?
that same color, or something different.
This one for her, maybe.
All right, that'd be pretty.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
These are some way in just a minute, okay?
You look so pretty.
Thank you.
I'm jealous.
Wow, you did.
You look pretty
We're
too.
gonna use this little brush right here.
Beautiful.
This one?
I look
Yeah.
beautiful with no makeup.
So nice. I love it. Y'all really do look pretty. Y'all look pretty when you got here, but
I know, that's what I just told
you even look cuter now.
with no makeup.
Let me see. So what I want y'all to do is take your mirror out of the tray. I want you to hold it arm's length away from you like this. Because that kind of shows, you know, like no one that sees you has a 12X eyes. You know, they're not going to come up to you and go,
Right in your face.
I really like the way that lip gloss looks. You know, it's like we say it's 3 feet away. So you want to just kind of look and see how you look, and then that way you say, do I need to add? Do I need to take away? Y'all look good. Okay. And so what we're going to do is I call it compliment time. And so we'll start with Shannon since she's our hostess, and we're going to say what we like about her makeover.
Okay.
Okay? And so you will start, Artrice? Okay.
Sure, tell me what it be.
I don't want to play this game.
Well, I just love her whole look because she does not wear makeup. But
Really?
She has beautiful skin
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But I think what really pops to me though is that gold eyeshadow. That's
Mhm.
really pretty on you. You look
Yeah.
very beautiful.
I feel like the whole blush and then your eyes, like, you're already pretty. So you don't need, it's like a compliment.
Mhm.
I love it.
Thank you.
I like your blush. It really comes out.
And then I want you to tell me what you like best about the skincare, all the skincare products. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I close my skincare class. The last one that you just saw me do, the battery ran out, so we're just going to show you exactly what I do to close it after I do compliment time. So the first thing I want to do is I want to tell y'all that we have a few more sets that we did not try today, but I want you to be able to know about them because it may be someone in your family or you may want a different set than you actually tried. So let me just show you some of the ones that I have over here today. So the first one I want to show you is our Clear Proof set, and this set is actually for our acne prone customers, and it has the cleanser, it has a blemish control toner, acne treatment gel, and an oil-free moisturizer. And this is great for people that have issues with acne. It's also great even if you are an adult that you have wrinkles and acne. You might add some parts of this to your Time Wise Miracle set. So this is called our Clear Proof line. We also have this one, and this is our Repair line. This is our Volume Firm Repair set. It has a foaming cleanser, the Advanced Lifting Serum that helps all this stay where it's supposed to be. It has a day cream with SPF 30 in it, and it has a night cream with retinol in it, and an eye renewal cream with retinol in it, which is great for wrinkles. This is for your late 40s, 50s, 60s, and above, people that feel like they have more advanced signs of aging, okay? All right, then we also have our Botanical set. This is called our Botanical Effects, and the Botanical Effects has dragon fruit and aloe extracts in it. This is a great set for teens that do not have issues with acne, or young 20s that maybe not concerned with anti-aging, just want a simple skincare set. It has a cleansing gel, it has a refreshing toner, and a moisturizing gel, okay? And so just to give you the prices on these, the Clear Proof set is only $45, so it's a really great deal. Our Repair line, this whole set is $205, and then this set is $54, okay? We also have a men's set, and the men's has a daily facial wash, a hydrator. It also has a shaving cream and an eye cream for men. So this is called our MK men's set. And then of course, what you tried tonight, and this is the Time Wise Miracle Set 3D. It's amazing, and the microdermabrasion set. This is what we call the ultimate miracle set when you add those together. So this is a wonderful set. It's why we use them at the parties, because it is our most popular. But we also have a brand new set that just came out, and this is not even a set. You can use it just all this together, or you can infuse this with some of the others, and this is called MK Naturally. The MK Naturally is for women or men that are looking for naturally derived products, and this is 99% naturally derived. Some of it is 100%, some of it is 99.6, I believe, and so this is really awesome. It has a purifying cleanser, it has an exfoliating powder that you can mix with the cleanser, or you can mix it with this fancy oil. It's called our nourishing oil. This is amazing, and it smells delicious. It is wonderful. The oil can be used anywhere for moisture. You can use it on the ends of your hair, you can use it on your body, you can use it on your face. You can mix it, like I say, with the powder. There's just so many ways you can use it. And then we have this really awesome moisture stick for any place that's dry. It could be on your lips, it could be on your heels, it could be on your face, on your elbows, any place that's really dry. So this is our Naturally line. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is we are going to have you pull out your placemats, and on the back of your placemats, just you're going to have them pull it out, and we also have a little expo marker so you can circle the sets that I'm going to give you some deals on tonight. So these are the deals that I do at my parties, okay? So first of all, on the basic skincare set, the basic skincare set is just your Time Wise Age Minimized 3D 4-in-1 cleanser and the Time Wise Age Minimized 3D day cream, SPF 30, or you can do it with or without sunscreen. So this is $56, and so the specials that I give my customers is when you buy this at $56, you get your CC cream at half price, or the foundation of your choice at half price. Okay, so that's the first special. The second special is when you buy the whole miracle set, which is where you add your night cream and you add your eye cream. And at this point I say, make sure you check your elbows, see if you can tell the difference in the night cream. The elbow that you did it on, the elbow that you didn't do it on. And people can always tell. So this is our miracle set, you guys. This is our advanced 3D miracle set, Time-Wise miracle set. This is $110. You save money just by buying it in the set, but also just as a special, we give you your CC cream at half price or whatever foundation you want, and I throw in a charcoal mask free. A free charcoal mask. The charcoal mask is normally $24, so you get it free when you buy the Time-Wise miracle set. Okay, and then the last one is our ultimate miracle set that's on the sheet. And the ultimate miracle set, you have all of this, your miracle set, and your microderm. Okay, microderm, we did it on the chin tonight. And so the microdermabrasion set, which is the refine and the pore minimizer, you still get the CC cream at half price, you still get the charcoal mask free, and you have to have something to put all your great makeup in. So this is our travel roll-up bag. And we just love this bag. This bag, you know, it spins around. These pockets come on and off, right? So they're Velcro. The zips at the top so the stuff doesn't fall out when you have it hanging. And so you can fit all of your cosmetics in here all the time, or even when you travel. You just snap this down, you roll it up, and you got a cute little bag to put everything in. Isn't that awesome? And so I always say, when you take the beach trip with the girls and your girls friends have all their nasty Ziploc bags with their makeup in, you walk in the hotel room, you're like, excuse me, let me hang up my Mary Kay roll-up bag. And then you hang it up and say, don't be messing with my Mary Kay, right? So that's the Mary Kay roll-up bag. You get that for half price. It's normally $35. You get it for half price when you buy the Ultimate Miracle Set. Okay? So that's the specials that I do. Now, let's just go over the other specials that are on your placemat. There's the satin hand set, which is $36, which all of you tried. The satin lip set. Y'all remember how you love that satin lip set? That's $22. We have the other sets that we've already talked about on here. The botanical set, the clear proof set. We do have a customized color set. I kind of like call it a dash out the door set. And this is your CC cream, your mascara, your lip gloss, and one cream eyeshadow, and that's $66. And on that one, if you decided to get one of the top sets, obviously I'm going to give you that CC cream at half price. So what you could do right here is get your foundation primer, because I know all of you love that primer, and then it's just $2 less. So we can do that. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about is our brand new Skin Vigorate brush. So our Skin Vigorate brush just came out. This is a sonic brush instead of a spinner brush. And it's really, really nice. It cleans your face 4 times better than doing it by your hands. 4 times better. So I'm gonna just show it to you real quick. But you gotta see it to believe it. Okay. This is the Skin Vigorate Sonic brush. And so you gotta charge it. Oh, it already charged a little bit. Awesome. Okay, so this just snaps on like this, and it has 1, 2, 3 speeds. And you just put your cleanser, you can put it on your face first, or you can put it right on here, and you just massage it in, and it automatically shuts off in 1 minute. So you just time it 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15, 15, and you can maybe do it 2 minutes if you want to, okay? And then you just charge it with this, just like you charge your cell phone. It actually gives you a charge for 30 days. Isn't that awesome? And then you can also purchase, this is $75, and you can also purchase a massage head brush to go with it as well, a massage head, and you use that with your serum, and it is amazing as well. So that is our Sonic brush, which is awesome. So what we're gonna do is circle on the placemat the things that you would like, and then we are going to close individually. If there's someone that needs to leave first, I can talk to you first. Otherwise, I want to let y'all know that I do take MasterCard, Visa, Discover, American Express, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Google Pay. Any way you got money, I'll take it. But really, I'll work with you however you need to pay it. I do carry inventory, so I have everything with me, and you'll get to take it home today, which is pretty awesome. So we will just let you guys just kind of circle here what you might like to get. But before we end, what we're going to do is I've got your tickets that I put in here for the names. Everybody gave me names. I've got tickets in here for that. And also, is there anyone that would like to book a party, and you can take the names on the back of your profile card, and those could be your guest at the party. And what we'll do is when at the party, you will get full glamour, 3 colors of eyeshadow, eyeliner, lip liner, the whole 9 yards, contour, highlighter, and they will do the basic class, which we just had. And then you get 5 tickets for booking a party with me. So who would like to book a party? And then I give the tickets for that, okay? And then the last thing I do is I give tickets. I say, now, last thing we're going to do to give tickets, and we're going to do some prizes, is if you would like to take home just a little information about the company, which just tells a little bit about how we do Mary Kay and what it costs to get in Mary Kay, and maybe I can talk to you a little bit about it later, just raise your hand and I will give you a little brochure to take home with you today, and you're also going to get some extra tickets. Okay, how many of y'all would like something? Okay, all of you, great, and I give tickets for that. And then what I do is I do a drawing. You can do whatever you want to for the drawing. I mean, I have some brushes, I have some eyeshadows, mascara, and whoever wins, I give them a choice of a little gift. And then I just do the drawing with that. And then what I give them is one of these, and this is the career opportunity that you can purchase these off Mary Kay, or you can print them out on your printer or Office Depot or whatever. And this just has the starter kit, how much it costs, and then it has the reasons why people do Mary Kay. So I'll give them one of these, but the biggest thing, I give it to them, but then I also know who's interested, and I set up a time. If I can talk to them right then, I talk to them then, but if not, I know at least who's kind of interested, and then I call them back and book a little interview with them and talk to them about the company. Okay? And so at that point, when I'm finished with that, I'll say, okay, who needs to leave first? Like tonight, this party, one gal, she said, I gotta go because she had something. So she bought, just one of the girls just bought like the charcoal mask, and then she left. And then the other gal, I sat and talked with her, and she purchased several of the sets. And so, you know, that's how I do it. And I will follow up with all of them. I took a picture of everybody at the end, and I had them hold their little nameplates so that I can remember who they are. And then I crop their face out and put them in my system on Mary Kay, my customers, with their name, so that I can remember who my customers are. Okay? And so that's how I close my parties, and it works fabulously.